Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Fenneko, the community manager here at Ultima Online for Broadsword Online Games. And you're here because you're going to watch a nice chill Friday play with me again. But before we get started, let's get the business straight out of the way. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button, subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. So when you search Ultima Online, we're the first thing you see right at the top. Don't forget to sign up for all of our social medias, follow all that good stuff because it's where we post interactive posts as well as other news and tidbits of information, so you don't want to miss out on all that. UO.com, your #1 source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, just sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. You can check out the forum for all of your questions and answers and so much. You can ask them, you can submit bugs, and so much more. And finally, we have our official UO Discord. Please sign up there so that you can, have some great content. We've got chatting going on. Players can interact. We've got lots of channels and so much more, including giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, Tuesday. I'm going to say it one more time. Tuesday, the 29th. You won't want to miss it. And that is between 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we're going to have the Roadmap Roundtable. So be sure to join that. But more importantly, join the Discord so you don't miss out on all the fun content and the giveaways that are going to be going on at that time. If you're not part of the Discord, you're going to miss out. So join now, okay? All right. Woohoo! All right. Hello, Ronan. Hello, Sir Don Piano. Hello, Hazard. Hello, everyone. All right. So much fun. Yeah. Yes, the 5 on Friday is on Discord as well. I was just going to get into that, Hazard. I was just about to talk about that. We had the 5 on Friday today, and they had published some information. And what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to go through the 5 on Friday questions that were given and the answers to all that. So we're going to go through those. So don't you worry, but definitely sign up for the Discord. Sign up. So yes, Discord has been a lot of fun. Yes, meeting so many nice people. That's wonderful. Love to hear that. All right, so the 5 on Friday questions, what are they? So every week on Fridays, the devs will pick some questions, and what they do is they try to answer just a few questions, and they just kind of, post them on the Discord for everybody to kind of read and stuff. So we're going to kind of give the TLDR versions of those. If you want to read the full questions and answers, I suggest you head on over to the Discord, and it will be in the 5 on Friday. That's where you're going to find all the answers. And then if you scroll down just a little bit further, you'll see 5 on Friday questions. That's where you're going to submit your questions. But the 5 on Friday, that's where you're going to find all the answers for that Friday. All right, so the topics that they covered was luck and loot generation, rifted crown drop rates, hidden Easter eggs, test center pet enhancements, and ninjutsu's death strike mechanic. So again, we're going to go through kind of a TLDR version of these questions. So as I said, if you want to read all of them and you want to read the full answers, I would highly suggest you head on over to the Discord. If you don't have the Discord, it's super easy. It's super easy. I'm going to actually post the Discord link for you in the chat so that you have that. So we want you to have every avenue possible so that you can join us and all the fun that is to be had. Yeah, it's Sir Don Piano. I'm trying to get that working. Like, I think what happened is the software moved everything. And so I'm trying to find where it is now. I'm trying to find where it is because I know it's there. Because I've edited it myself. I know. I'm going to try and keep trying to figure that out. Yes, ninjutsu is so much fun. I like ninjutsu too. I was using it today. All right. So hidden chest, luck, and loot generation. They wanted to put luck on a ring and get the benefit for the Riftborn purple chests when they spawn. They wanted to know when is the loot generated and the luck checked. And Parallax had said that luck plays a determining factor when you reveal the chest, specifically when you use detect hidden. So, and then we had another question about the Rifted Crown drop rates and hues. Somebody had just asked about the drop rate chances for the rewards. And more specifically, they really wanted to know about the Void Obelisk. And I know that's something that everybody is trying to get a hold of. And as Parallax stated, and again, you can read the full answers, they were in the obelisk is intended to be the rarest reward of the Rifted Crown champion encounter. But there is a list of colors that it can come in, ranging from common to very rare. So, I would definitely, read that full answer. There's a little bit more to that. Hidden Easter eggs. Sable was asking about that because there was some mention of hidden Easter eggs, and Chironic said that yes, there was at least one that has not been discovered, and Parallax has kept the tradition of adding them, and they're not going to tell you where they are, so I'll just throw that out there, right there, because not going to happen. You got to find them. So Test Center pet enhancements. They asked when can they expect pet testing capabilities on Test Center. And Chironics basically said that expanding the capability is something that they can enhance for for TC1. And of course they mentioned sending more information, and they'll be able to kind of see about adding things to a future publish. Death Strike mechanics. Ninjutsu Death Strike. They asked if the skill works as it says it does. And the answer from Bleak was basically it's a very simplified version of how it actually works. The damage is based primarily on your skill and is capped at 60 for movement-based triggers and 30 for time-based triggers. So to read more up on that, because there's a lot more to that answer, again, check out the Discord, because that's where you're going to find the bulk of that answer. But the 5 on Friday questions, again, what they do is they pick some questions, specifically, of course, 5 questions. They pick 5 questions and then they answer them on Fridays. So if you have a question for the 5 on Fridays, I would suggest you head on over to the Discord and post them in the 5 on Friday questions. And then on Fridays, be sure to check out the 5 on Friday channel in the welcome category so that you don't miss out on the answers for those. There's posts in Discord announcements when that kind of stuff comes up. So be sure to kind of make sure that you have all of your notifications set up so that you don't miss out on any of that stuff. So, yes, that's the Twitter one. So, yes, that's all going on. But yes, we recently had a giveaway, and it was very exciting, and congratulations again to Shelby for winning that. And Shelby had chosen the Windrunner, so big congratulations to Shelby. If you did see the posts, because you are watching all of our social media accounts, then you would have seen the wonderful posts. We took a nice picture of Shelby with their prize. So just like that, it's that easy to win. Yes, Ronan. Wonderful. If you want to see, if you want to be a part of those, join the Discord. And you're going to want to do it before we go live with the Roadmap Roundtable on Tuesday. So you missed entering. Oh, no. Well, see, don't miss the Roadmap Roundtable then on Tuesday. Don't miss it on Tuesday then, because then you'll miss out. You don't want to miss out. You really don't want to miss out. They're super fun. And, there's no easier way to win something than to click a button. No easier way. I'm just saying. There is no easier way to win something than to click a button, and that'll be in the giveaways channel. So make sure that you have notifications turned on for the giveaways channel. And then you'll get a little notification. So if you have Discord, like on your phone, you'll be able to see that notification, and you'll be able to jump in. So even if you can't be, at your PC, your phone still got you. So I know mine does. I have mine. I have mine on my phone. So I'm telling you, I get messages and stuff. And sometimes, bedtime comes along. So, I don't get them after a certain time. But I will, if you message me late, I will get to you the next day. So just putting that out there. And I know some people are like, well, but can we message you, Fenneko? Of course you can. Of course you can. There you go. There you go, Ronan. See, now, the great thing is as I've mentioned, and there are people in the chat right now that can absolutely verify that you can message me. You are more than welcome to message me. Charlie, welcome to the channel. Hey, Sable. Thank you so much for the follow, Venetius. Yes, next time, Ronan. You're not going to miss it next time. I know you're not going to miss it. But yes, welcome, everybody. Nice to see people. But yes, if you have any questions or anything like that, you're always welcome to message me in in Discord. I am always there. So we're going to jump in the live stream channel. There we go. We're in the live stream channel now in the Discord. Yay. Nova Crane email works too. Absolutely it does. My email is always open. Always. So yes, there are plenty of ways if you need to contact me or if you have a question for the devs. I definitely 110% will pass it along. I always have. I always will. So that being said, yay. We are here on the Atlantic Shard. I'm invisible right now. I don't know why I am invisible right now. I think I just went hidden in my house for some reason, and that was when that's how I just stayed. I don't know why. Maybe I was trying to practice. I don't know. Yes, invisible. But yes, lots of fun. We're just going to kind of have a very chill day today. We're just going to chat. If you have questions for me or anything like that, feel free to post them in the stream chat. I can answer them to the best of my abilities. And if I don't have an answer, I can pass it along. I can't guarantee you're going to get an answer right away, but I can pass it along. So that being said, unless it's directly for the devs, then you can save it for the Roadmap Roundtable too. So there's options here. There's options today. No, don't you start, Ronan. GM lady, not a GM. Not a GM. No, don't you start. You're good. So, yes. Yeah, I think we're just going to have some fun today. Llama, yes! Nova Crane. I'm riding a llama. One of you suggested a llama, and that's where I am. There are summoning spells for Fenneko, like Calvas coffee. Yes. Coffee, yes. Yes. Coffee. I'm not, those commercials with that candy bar where, you're not yourself unless you have that candy bar. That's coffee for me. It's like coffee is that magical drink that you drink your coffee and suddenly it's just like, I don't know. It's like this feeling washes over you and you're like, yes, I've drunk my superhero juice and now I can face the day. That's hangry. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, what would you call, mornings without coffee? Or dirty. But yeah, what would you call a morning without coffee? I mean, personally, I call that sad. But, I'm just one of those people that it's just like, I need coffee in the morning. I don't know about anybody else. I need coffee in the morning. Non-existence. True. True. Very true, Nova. Use green tea. I love green tea. It's actually one of my favorite. Matcha. I like make my own matcha with the powder and everything. Ugh. I love green tea and matcha. It's my favorite. I love tea though. But see, we have they used to be like the tea places. I am spacing out on their names, but they used to exist. And now there's like little shops that kind of bought the establishments and decided we're just going to keep going with it. But yeah, I love getting like the different kinds of teas. My favorite one that they have is they have what's called a pina colada, which is like a bunch of all different kinds of things in an herbal tea. And then there is another tea, and it's called a blue Hawaiian tea. And it's so yummy. So yummy. Your truck driver. Wow. I have a Keurig in my truck, in the kitchen, and in the garage. Nice. See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, you priorities. You got your priorities straight. That's what I'm saying. You have your priorities straight. Because if I don't have my coffee, there better be a Starbucks. That's just, And I get made fun of because everybody always tells me, oh, but you drink the frou-frou coffee. It's like, well, it's just because I like flavor in my coffee. I mean, I've had espresso. I don't belong having espresso unless you want to see me bouncing off the walls. You have an electric kettle? I do too. I have an electric kettle for my tea. I love my electric kettle for my tea. I've got this fancy coffee machine, and then I have my electric kettle for my tea. So I have it all like here too. It's like all right near me because I'm like, nope, no, I need to have it right next to me. It is the lifeblood. Likes her coffee on the go? Heck yeah. I'm telling you. Coffee, it's lifeblood. That's what it is. It is absolute lifeblood. You gotta have your coffee. But yes, we're just having a chill Friday. So if there is also a place that a shard you want me to go to, or a house you want me to see, or something specific on your shard you would like me to see, by all means, you are free to, post it, and I will visit it. They do make it really nice now. Although I'm angry with them though because they took away my s'mores. It was like the best. I loved the s'mores. Oh, Lake Austin? Okay. We can go to Lake Austin. That is not a problem. We can go to Lake Austin. Let's go to Lake Austin. Do. Alrighty. Let's change the stream from Atlantic to Lake Austin. Look at that. See how fast I did that? Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I have everything so streamlined now. It's so nice. I feel so good. I felt so good the other day when I got that all set up and everything. I was like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Look at that. So I was proud of myself. Okay. It's the little things. I think that's, you know what? It's the little things. It's the little things in life. And I've noticed, like, as you reach adulthood, those little things become more and more. Like, what was it? Like, being able to go to the store. I saw, like, a reel about it, and it was like, you know what the greatest thing about being adult is? Going to the store and getting some, like, cupcakes or something for yourself, and knowing you're a whole grown adult and you can do that. And it was just like, yeah, that's about right. That is exactly right. Heck yes. Make me happy. All right. Let me see. I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to try and see, because I swear that there was, and you shouldn't swear. I know. Yes, Ronan. I swear that, you know, it was easier to find. Oh. Oh. You got nothing. You got nothing. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, let's see. So it says that. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So it says that we can edit it here. You saw a very cool castle there earlier. Ooh. Do you remember where it was? Ha! I found it! I found it! Ha ha! Oh, I found it. I feel so good now. Heck yeah. Look at that. It only took me looking it up. I actually had to look it up because it was going to drive me crazy, but now we have it. Oh, yeah, no. We don't want to anger anybody, especially if they did not want to have their castle, shown anywhere. We don't want that. So, now, if you do !Discord, you'll get that message. So, woohoo. Yay. We like that. All right. I mean, we can take a look. You've got a unicorn on Lake Austin. Yeah, we don't, like I said, we don't want to push anybody. We don't want to put anyone on the spot. We don't want that either. Oh, you just wanted to throw a shout out to Lake Austin? Well, I will say Lake Austin really has a beautiful shard. Absolutely stunning shard. I do like Lake Austin. Lake Austin's nice. I like how they have their bank set up with the little trees and everything too. Like the little trees in the pots. I love that. I love that. That is really nice. I really think it's really pretty the way they did things on Lake Austin. Maybe we can check out Lake Austin and see how they're doing with the event too. So what does everyone have planned this weekend? I mean, weather permitting, of course. The weather has been really dicey. I tell you, I don't think the weather people know what's going on anymore, though, because I keep getting told that, you know, there's going to be storms and then, like, nothing happens. Not that I'm complaining too much. I'm just a little miffed because I could be outside doing things, you know, later in the day, and I can't do that if, you know, you're telling me that it's going to rain. Because then I plan something else that isn't outside, and I love the sun. So, looks like they have not opened the gate yet. So, again, it's one of those, this is one of those times where it's like, there's probably, people are at work, of course. So, I wouldn't expect there to be people around to do the event right now. I think that would be a fair assumption. Some shards, you know, are quieter than others on, you know, certain times of the day. There we go. Yeah, my unicorn. Whee! Oh, we could take a look at their shard. Oh, they have a nice little stage area with cake. Oh, see, now that's how you do it. Look at that nice little tent area. Looks like a maze area, maybe? Very nice. Archery area. More tents. Wow, they got like a jousting area. Look at that. There's a snazzy. They're just ready for everything. Nice little pondy area. Oh, very cool. Wow, that's really cool. It certainly looked like it. It says a guard. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a guard. Some horses in here. Look at that. They have their own little, like, gypsy camp and everything here, too. That's wild. Wow, they're just ready for everything, huh? Oh, wow. It's interesting. I love seeing, little fair setup. Yeah. It's interesting seeing how each, you know, EM decorates their own kind of reward halls. It's really interesting to me to see how they do it. Look at that. I mean, it's kind of cool the way that they have things kind of set up the way they do. Huh. Bless me. All right. Yeah, I really like looking at them. I think they're super neat looking at some of these. Yeah, wow. Oh, that's really neat. Thank you, Nova Crane. Yeah, that's really neat. I really like how they did this. It's honestly really neat. Huh. Yeah, they're just set up for kind of everything. Little like gazebos. Wow. Man. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's really nifty. Where's Blue with the bless you? I know. Blue usually always is the one that catches it. Yeah, we're just going to head back. We'll head back to Luna Bank now. It's a little bit of a run, but not too bad. Yes, Nova's here. Nova's here. Nova's got me. All right. Oh, we're coming up to one of my favorite parts of Malice. The starry area. I love that. I still love that. I know, it's like... Not a lot of people do like that, though. Not a lot of people like Luna. They don't really like Malice all that much. I always thought Malice was kind of nice. Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. There's a gate. Well, that's definitely interesting. That is a lot of wildfire color. Wow. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It might be for an event that they're doing. Look at that. All that wildfire color. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah. I love just kind of, this is something that I do, is I'll just kind of run through Luna on the shards, just to kind of see all the different houses and how everybody kind of builds their own houses, because that's the unique thing about Luna. Yeah, there was. That's the unique thing about Luna, is you can custom make your house. And I always loved that. That was always one of the cooler things for me. Oh, there's a nice big corner property here too. See? Yeah, see, there's everybody always talks about, there's no room for houses. Well, it depends on the shard. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to find, a house on Atlantic, I mean, it's going to be a challenge. But on some shards, no, 100%. You could find, a place pretty easily. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Absolutely, Ronan. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I really like the original houses, and I really love the castle and keep contests that they did, and the houses that we got with those. But I really love seeing like all of your custom houses. Like your creativity. Oh, goodness. Your creativity in action. I don't know where that came from. I tried to fight it. I couldn't fight it. I couldn't fight the yawn. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not tired. Although I heard somewhere that sometimes you yawn because you need like oxygen, more oxygen. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Okay. Well, let's, is there any other shard you'd like me to visit? Anemic? No, I hope not. I hope, well, you. Ian, welcome, welcome. Used to be a counselor when it was with EA. Glad to see y'all are still going. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's just my body's way of saying we're ready for the weekend. You want to see Catskills? We can definitely do Catskills. Let's head on over to Catskills. Let's head over to Catskills. Okay. There we go. I kind of blend with the tiger. Yeah, I kind of blend. Yes. Calvas coffee again. Yeah, you know. That's true. That's true. Yes, that's true. You know, and this is why sometimes I drink like an energy drink in the afternoons. It's what I just opened right now is an energy drink because energy drinks and coffee. Energy drinks and coffee. I like the no sugar ones though, but I recently was told that it doesn't matter if it's no sugar because the body still thinks you're drinking sugar. I don't know. Weird fact. I have weird facts. Okay? Sometimes I hear something and for some silly reason, they stick in my head. And I'm like, why? Why do I have that fact? I don't know. Why is that in my head? I don't know. Well, yes, I mean it is, but why is it in my head? It's like old like songs. Why are they in my head? Why? Why do I need to remember every single song I hear? Okay. Good to know. Me? I just drink them because one, I like the flavor. It's all about flavor. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? It did part of it. It didn't finish it. The bot's thinking. That's a scary thing when the bot has to think. Oh, no. No, it didn't do it. Well, that wasn't very nice. How very dare you? Well, you can type !Discord. Your PC is not working. Well, that's not very nice either. There's just a whole lot of things going on. Let's see. The wall in Deceit to practice melee is still a thing. Ooh, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I haven't heard that in a hot while. Huh. Yeah. I haven't heard that particular thing in a long time. So, I mean, you're also kind of showing how long ago RC room being packed with people training combats. Yeah, that I remember. Arch before the Lich area that Bone Knights would spawn. Yeah. Oh man, I don't think so. When there was an RC room in Kovdus. Yeah. Yeah, hot while. Yeah, I mean, oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a really long time. Okay, you played beta. Okay. I'm like... I was just like, what? Yeah, I just, wow. You've been playing UO since 97 nonstop. That is amazing. That is awesome. Your PC came on? Yay! You played until they got rid of all the counselors. Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's old. That's old. That is old. Yeah, I mean, oh, wow. Yeah, I heard about that a long time ago. But yeah, wow. Wow. That was a trip down memory lane. Oh, you mean no Trammel? Because there was just Fell. That was it. And then Trammel came. Oh, they have a nice picnic area. Aw, cute little heart. Oh, I like this. Griselda's garden. Nice. Yeah. Can you go to Great Lakes and check the vendor behind the bank to see if he has a backpack? I sure can. Let's finish up over here and then, yeah, I definitely can. Ronan wanted to see the, house in Catskills. Oh, I love this. It's like a school. I love that. Or a library. I love that. That is really nifty. Look at that. It's so organized. Oh, I like this. That is really cool. That is a really neat way to display that stuff. That really is. That is a really neat way to display that stuff. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. This is the EM house, and this is where they showcase all of the items that were given away during the EM events. So, yeah, it's really, really nice. Ooh. I love the way that the EMs display everything. Yes. The last stream, Hokuto. Amazing. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's on. It should be on here, and it should be on YouTube. You see, the problem with Twitch is that we can't really archive all of the streams on Twitch. We can set them as, what's the word I'm looking for? We can set them up and do the whole stream as kind of like a spotlight. But, and that's one way we can save it. Otherwise, it is, I mean, since we stream YouTube and Twitch, it's automatically in YouTube. So you'll see it in the Play With Me production. It should be in that playlist. It should be there. So yeah, everything that is streamed on YouTube gets saved automatically, and it goes into the actual library. Goodness, couldn't think of the word. It was bugging me. So yeah, they automatically goes into the library. I'm actually going to double check right now to make sure it's up there. But I mean, it should be 100%. It should be. Let's see your channel. Yeah, it says I'm live now, of course. Created playlists. Play With Me production events. I'm actually going to double check right now to make sure it's. Let's see. View full playlist. That's what I meant to click on. Yes, it is listed as the second video, because this is obviously the first video because it goes in order as, you know, the most recent on the top and the oldest at the bottom. It should be video number 2. Hokuto houses are next level. So, yes, it's in there. It's in there. So, if you get a chance, it's in there. It's, I think, the last hour, 45 minutes that it's in there, roughly. So, yeah, check that out. It was stunning. Like, I felt like all the housing and deco work I ever did, it was just like I felt good about it up until that stream. Now I'm just like, oh. But really, I mean, magnificent job. Like, I was just absolutely, I was gobsmacked. No words. I think even today, I'm still kind of gobsmacked by it. You're out of gold. I've been there. I spent a lot of gold. A lot of gold over the past couple days. The funds are low. And I'm kind of sitting there going, what am I going to do? How to make some gold. I mean, one of the easiest ways to get, oh, there was a crystal portal over here. Poured a bit in the past few days. Yep. I think one of the easier ways, I mean, right now doing the event actually really helps, because if you're doing the chests, then you, like the hidden chests in Mistis, each one has roughly 12 to 1,500 gold. So, yeah. Yeah, I do. I think so. I think so, Ian. I do believe so. I want to say it's like in... Oh, you're talking... No, I don't know if it's on the map. I don't know if it's actually on the map. I don't know about that one. That's a lot of salvage hooks. Somebody was busy. You're at my shack. My tiny little house. I don't think that works anymore. Oh, hello. You got a birdie. You had the birdie. I happen to like Iwomu. I do. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. It's like a cross between an emu and a peacock, and I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to I've got all the vanity pets again. I just need to buy a whole bunch of those orbs of ethereal transcendence, and then I can make them all into ethereal mounts. So so good of me to visit in my own home. Yes. I should really spruce up the place, though. The last mount I got was the ethereal ostrich or horse. Oh my goodness, is there? Yes. Yes, there are. There's vanity pets, which you can turn ethereal now, or there's veteran rewards that have a bunch of ethereals. I actually just answered this for someone the other day. I think it was for Shelby, and they wanted to know all of the ethereals that we actually have right now. So let me find it. Here we go. Do. Oh my goodness. Nope, that's not it. Okay. I'll find it. Ah, there we go. Ethereal mounts. Yeah, Chargers of the Fallen are one of them. Okay. These are all ethereals. Okay, so I'm just gonna move out the ethereal part. Okay? There's the beetle, the kushi, the Hiryu, the horse, the Kirin, the llama, the ostrich, the reptilon, the ridgeback, the swamp dragon, the unicorn, the tiger, the polar bear, and the bura. That does not include the store mounts that you can get as well. So, and you can turn them with the orb of ethereal transcendence. Can you turn Chargers ethereal? I think it's all the vanity mounts. If it's a vanity mount, I do believe so. So we have the capybara, the coconut crab, the skeletal cat, Iomu, windrunner, lasher. I think the Charger of the Fallen already is, though. Yes. I do believe the Charger is already, though. Yeah. Yeah, see? Ethereal mount. Yeah, the Charger already is. It's the others that aren't. Like, like Lasher, Windrunner, Iwomu, Skeletal Cat, Coconut Crab, and the Capybara. So here's the thing. With the Orb of Ethereal Transcendence, what you have to do is it has to still be in statue form. It cannot be already existing in the world. It has to still be in statue. So when you purchase, say, like a skeletal cat and it drops into your backpack and you have to double click it to kind of, get it to become an actual mount. Before you do that, you get an orb of ethereal transcendence. You use that on that mount, and it's a one-time use thing. So you use that, and boom, now it's an ethereal mount. Yes, Sable. Yes, the charger is an ethereal mount, but the others are not. The others you have to turn into ethereal mounts with the orb. No, they are not. They're not see-through. They're not transparent. They are horses. Charger is a great option. Yeah, you are most welcome, Ian. Only the horse, ostrich, and beetle. Yeah. No, we've added quite a bit. Added a charger, but yours is transparent. I don't remember them being transparent. Mine is not. I don't remember them being transparent. I could be wrong. It's been a really long time since I had my Oh, I see what you're saying. The tool. Yes, the vet reward tool. The goodness. I can't think of the name. And yes, Ian, Sable is right. White dye tubs, metallic dye tubs, black dye tubs, they're all there. We've got so many different kinds of dye tubs. I would say if you're really interested to see all of the veteran rewards that we have now, because we've got a lot, 25 years of vet rewards. Yes, hair dye is still massive, huge. Here, I'm going to put this link in the chat for you. That has 25 years of vet rewards. Okay. And I mean, it's a lot. Our most recent reward for 25 years was the Hildebrand Shield. So I would definitely check that out, because we've got the tarantula, the hellhound, the tiger, for ethereal mounts. I mean, like I said, I went through a lot of them, so yeah. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay, yeah, you use the brush tool. Goodness, I can't think of the name. How far back? Pretty far. I do think, though, when you first claim the charger, it is just plain. Hey, Hundy. I think it is just a plain one. Like, it does have colors to it, I think. Pretty far. So, Ian, if you want to recover your account, you definitely can email support. Support at ultimaonline.com. My tiger's invisible. Weird. It's not invisible. It looks mechanical. Yeah. It is cool that way. That's true. If you remember all that stuff, you could just log in. You can't see my tiger, and yet on the stream, you can. Yep. Endless Journey, free to play. You can join in that way. Can I step out? Yeah, sure. See? Yeah, I don't know why it would be showing invisible. It should be showing as a tiger. I see it as a tiger. You sent me a pic? Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's so. I think it's just because of the body type that I use is different from a regular player body type. So that's why. Yep, that's true, Sable. We do have the Classic UO, which is the client that I'm using right now. Yeah, Sable, it was the Clydesdale. Nobody could see the Clydesdale. Yeah. It's weird. I really think it has something to do with the body type. It just does not like riding, mounts and stuff. I think that's the issue. Yeah, I think that's the issue that it is it's just for some reason it's the the body type. It just doesn't like the riding mounts for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, if you look at the stream, you can see. But wow, okay. It's good to know what people see in game, It's good because then I can see, oh, that's what it looks like. So, yeah. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. It's weird that way. Oh, looks like I just got an email. I wonder who it could be from. Yeah, I'll take a look as soon as my email box sometimes is very slow. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. That is bizarre. What? That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Yeah. That's weird. That is really weird. I don't, like I said, it has to do with it must be the body type. It has to be. It has to be the body type that does that. Yeah. Oh, I see the email that you sent me. Okay. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord. The house. Yes. All right. Well, it's good to know. Like I always wonder cuz like I can see it this way, but Well, Ian wanted us to go to Great Lakes. So, I'm moving my drink to the other side so that I don't spill it again cuz I don't want to spill my drink everywhere again. All right. Let's let's go. Let's head over to Great Lakes. Ian asked about Great Lakes behind the bank. I'm curious now too. Sometimes I forget I actually have a house. All right, behind the bank. Ian, I'm not seeing an NPC behind the bank. I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing one behind the bank. Do you mean in the bank? Emilio? Ah. Boris, Valeria, Vivian, Leif. That's Caleb. Oh, you mean the tortured artist? Oh. Okay. Yeah. In the shop. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, he has a little backpack. I think all the NPCs have that little thing. I thought you meant like right behind like the bank, like actually behind the bank. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost positive all like most of the NPCs have a backpack. I mean, it's empty. Let's see. Yeah. He's got a lot in his backpack though. He's carrying stuffs. Yeah. Yeah, they have backpacks. Can you drop something in his backpack? I think you can. Yeah, you're welcome. I think you can. Some of them you can, but you'll never get it back. Like, so don't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because they'll take it and that'll be the end of it. Some of them won't. I would. There's quite a few of them that won't. That if you try and drop something in there, they'll just say, "Why art thou giving me this?" And then yeah. Back in the day. Oh goodness. Like books with silly names. Yeah, like you might be able to. Nobody would be able to see it, and eventually it would decay. So I don't know. I mean, you could, or you could try. I haven't. So to be fair, I haven't like actually tried to give something to an NPC unless they specifically asked for something, like a quest item or something. So I don't know if you could specifically with this one, but I mean, like I said, yeah, you won't get it back and nobody will be able to see it. So whoa. Oh, that's crazy, Ian. That's crazy. Yeah. That sounds like it would be sheer insanity. I would think that would be insanity. We can see how Great Lakes is handling the event as well. They will always spit back, "Why art thou giving me this?" Yeah. Old school Easter egg. Yeah. Most of them will. There's a few that I want to say there's a few that I know of, but I'm not 100% anymore. But you used to be able, like I said, you used to be able to drop them in their bag, and then you'd be like, okay, haha, but you wouldn't get it back. It's nope, it's there now for forever and until it decays. It's not really forever then, is it? Oh, look at somebody just dropped this. Somebody just dropped that on the ground. Huh. Hello, Violet. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, people are just dropping stuff on the ground. Now, I know Great Lakes finished phase 5 around noon. So they're still in phase 4. And they're probably going to be in phase 4 for a while. Those paragons are a mess. Those paragons are a mess. Oh, I will say this much. I started doing the event as stealing, doing the going around finding the hidden chests and stuff. And I managed to get myself a crystal, and I was so happy about it. I was like, woohoo! I had full luck suit on, like absolute full luck suit on, and I hit the luck statue and everything. So I will say, but that was after 90 minutes of doing that. And I managed to get it right, like maybe 5 minutes after they announced phase 5 was starting. So, hey, Fenneko, I'm a returning player. What's the average online player on the shards? I cannot give you that info, Venetius. I am sorry. I can't give those kind of numbers. Sorry. Yeah, see, Ronan, look at that. It works now. It's snazzy. See, now Sir Don Piano doesn't have to be sad anymore. See, we fixed it. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is. We have the best gaming community out there. But yeah, I can't give numbers. I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like they're phase 4 for sure. But I think they're going to be in phase 4 for a while yet. I would say at probably, if nothing else, at least another hour, maybe 2. I mean, I can't say for absolute certain, but like I said, I know phase 5 ended at about around noonish, Great Lakes time. So 1 p.m. Eastern time. Heck yeah. Welcome. Definitely welcome back, Venetius. We love to see players coming back. Yeah, I was so excited. I was doing these guys. These crates and stuff. No, not me. I should state, not me. Not me as Fenneko, me as my play account. My play account, I was able to run around and do these. No, I wish I could. I wish I could, but that wouldn't be fair then. That would absolutely not be fair if I could just run around and just go, oh, found one. Oh, found one. And that wouldn't be nice. I don't think that would be fair at all. Nope. Low. Yeah, no. My play character isn't invulnerable. Fenneko is. So I should, like I said, I should have reiterated that I was on my play account, not this account, doing the chests and stuff, and managed to get one. So I was excited. I was like super excited. I was so happy. Are we ever going to see Fox's home? Oh, like my player account home? No. No. No, no, no. Hello. Fenneko Cribs. Hello, hello. Yeah, my play account I was able to get a crystal, but it took like a while though. It took a while though. I was getting really discouraged after a while because it was just like, okay, I wasn't getting many good things. See, there's another one. Or is that the same one that somebody just moved? Yeah, see? Dreadguard Skull. I got one of those. Not that particular one, but I got one of those on my play account too. I was excited about that. Oh no, that's the second one. Yeah. I was able to get that kind of stuff on my play account. But yeah, most of the time I just kept getting I don't know, like void orbs and just junk, really. It's going very well, Lotion. How about you? Yeah. So it can't be done. I don't know if I'm going to get lucky again, but I'm hopeful now. It had me really. If you weren't vulnerable. Let me tell you, trying to do when phase 5 starts and you're trying to get the chests and stuff and you're trying to lockpick them when you have all these things spawning, anxiety. It's just anxiety. That's all it is. Absolute chaos and anxiety. And you're just like, please, I just want what's in the box, please. Just let me get what's in here and run away, please. I had very little health left too, so I ran off because I was just like, I'm not gonna remove trap. I'm just gonna get it, run. So yeah, I got it, ran, recalled. Thank you. The slower you pick, the better. Yeah, oh man. I was so nervous. I was like, this is where it's gonna end. Right here. And then as soon as I saw that crystal, man, my heart skipped. Let me tell you, it's so funny because, it's things like that in the game that still kind of get you, like, the blood just going. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh. It's like when you get, like, a drop at the EM event or something, or you get that special item from a champ spawn, You still get that rush of just, oh my gosh. And the funny thing is I know we have insurance, but instantaneously, I didn't think about insurance. It was just recall. Go home. Just hurry home. Drop it off. Don't lose it. So, yeah. I can say. But like I said, that was after, like, I want to say 90 minutes. It might have been a little bit more than that, but not too much more. But about 90 minutes of doing those, just going around and doing those and going around and doing those. And the funny thing is there were so many people doing them at the same time too. So yeah, it was a mess. And ones that you thought you brought up, like somebody else did, and it was just chaos. It was absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. So, but yeah, it's fun. I've had a lot of fun with this event. I really have. I've had a lot of fun with this event. I've had a lot of fun with doing the Clydesdales and all that too. This is one of my favorite spots. I know you get the oh my gosh, the Paragons. But I really enjoy doing them here. Like I said, I know you get the Paragons, but I don't know. I've had great luck doing them right here. Also to the southeast of Mistus. It's another good place that I've had fairly good luck with. Yeah, I found like more and more people stayed on, the Tremel side of stuff for doing the Clydesdales. So I stuck to Ilshanar because nobody really wanted to go to Ilshanar because of the Paragons. So it was nice. Just chilling with, friends and just taming Clydesdales. Where am I going? I just went through to Lakeshire. I had to check out Lakeshire. And if you're new, here's where the trader is. This is where you can trade all those points in. Sadly, I has none. I has no points. Hello, Blue. Yeah, I has no points. No points. I will say I did get almost everything I want out of this now. But this title was one that I especially really, really wanted. So I did get that one. I was really excited. Hey, Peachy, welcome to the stream. So I was really excited to get Defender of the Crown. Really excited. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. This event has been so much fun. I really have enjoyed this one. I am with the group of you that have been saying, like, I wish it could stay forever. But you know what? All good things must come to an end. So I totally understand. I just have really had so much fun with this one. I'm sad. I'll be sad when it's gone, but I get it. I get it. It's fun, though. Ooh, pretty. Pretty black horsey. I can't unless you want me to stay and check anything blue. Is there something you wanted to show me on Great Lakes? Otherwise, I can bounce. Yes, it is Sable. Oh, you were going to pop in and say hi. Oh, absolutely. I can wait. I can definitely wait. No, I'm good. I can wait. Not a problem. I'll just wait right here. How's that? I'll just wait right here. Ronan, you want to see blue? It's always fun when you get to see, because there's so many shards, you know? There's so many shards. It's always fun when you get to see people from other shards, you know, as they are. I always think that's fun. Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be blue. Absolutely. Oh. Is that you? Hello, hello. You're in blue. You're in blue. I'm not surprised. Lots of blue. You are you even have the blue skin tone, the blue hair, the blue outfit. You are just all in blue. Look at you. Nice, nice. You got the wheeled codex. Nice. Very nice. Wizard's Curio. Very nice. Look at you. And riding a Bane, too. Those are nice. The Bane dragons, honestly, like one of the favorites of all time when it comes to pets. One of the favorites of all time. Very nice. Yes, Ronan, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you. Thank you for popping in and showing us. So what are you off to doing then? What are you going to do? It was nice meeting you in game 2. There we go. There we go. Yep, yep. If you could only play a theme song with your character as they ran by, I could imagine that would be Blue's theme song as they ran by. You're not sure what you're going to do yet? Well, there's the event, there's treasure hunting, there's SOSs, there's champ spawns. There's so many different things you can do. So whatever you decide to do, I hope you have fun. You're very welcome. Yeah. All right. Will you have the funds? Oh. Heck yeah. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Heck yeah. I love putting, the paper doll faces to, like, your names. I think it's so much fun. I think it's so much fun to do that because I try to remember what like your avatars and stuff look like. So like when I'm in game and I see you, it's like, oh my goodness, I know who that is. So it's so much fun to see that. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So by all means, if you see me, please, say, hey, Fenneko, I'm so-and-so in, on YouTube or Twitch. I would love to see you guys because it always makes me smile. It does. I love seeing you guys. That's a lot. Again, the wildfire, armor was it was super popular, I guess. Wow. That's the second house we've seen with a lot of the wildfire armor. That's crazy. Look at that. They've got a lot of wildfire colored stuff, though, too. Very nice. I like the fact that it's all, color coordinated and stuff with the armor and that. That's nice. That's nice. Heck yeah. We like seeing that. Woo! Yep, Friday funs, of course. We like having fun on Fridays. That's our big thing. We love it. So, again, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? I don't think we really kind of answered that question. What does everyone have planned for this awesome weekend, be it in-game or out? I'd love to hear what's going on. Yeah, see, we didn't. See, we kind of glossed over it. We asked the question and then we got squirrel momented right out of there. It happens. Sable playing UO, of course. It's the only way to spend a weekend. I personally like to play it by the weather. If the weather is too hot or it's really, really rainy, then I'm like, no, I'm staying in. I'm having a cup of tea, grabbing a blanket, and I am playing UO, and that is what I'm doing. That is what I do. I play UO until I fall asleep at the computer. Preparing for vacation. How exciting. Where are you going? Vacations are always so much fun. See, very rarely will I go out if like it's raining or too hot or something like that. It's only if I have plans and I'm just like, no, we're doing this. Ren Fair was one for me. Is the no, we're doing this today. Ooh, a secret, but it has a beach. Ooh, have fun. Have lots of fun. Ooh. Oh, that's an idea. Could go to the beach this weekend. That'd be fun. Yeah. Picnics on the beach. Oh, those are so nice. Those are so nice. Yeah, definitely. Have so much fun. I love vacations are so nice. But I will admit, having a vacation is nice, but I really enjoy, and I'm a weirdo for saying this, I honestly, truly, from the bottom of my heart and the very depths of my soul, really do enjoy being here. So, like, being away for a whole week that week was just like, what am I going to do? Your girl got a new job. Congratulations. She's working Monday through Friday in the office. This is going to be her first weekend off. So going to spend time with her. Definitely be too much UO this past week. Ooh, them fighting words. You can never play too much. I kid. But that's awesome, Ronan. That is awesome. Congratulations to her. Absolutely. Big time congrats. Yeah. Yeah, no. But see, I don't know what's going on this weekend. I never know anymore. I just like playing it mainly by ear. I play it according to the weather. That's awesome. Well, that's wonderful, Ronan. Yay. Heck yeah. I just can't believe that within a month, we're already going to be talking about school buses. Excuse me, what? In 1 month, we're going to be talking about school buses again? What? I had that brought up to me when I saw school supplies at the store, and I went, wait, is it really that time? Oh, the whole country seems to be under storm watches. Ooh. You did your duty. Yeah, I know. The weather's been crazy lately. Absolutely. Absolutely crazy. So, Peachy, all of you, if you're going out, please stay safe this weekend. Please stay safe. I know weather's crazy, but, when it comes to the weather, if the weatherman tells you to do something, don't play around, I hear all those stories of people that are just like, well, I heard about this, but I thought it wouldn't happen to us. I thought it wouldn't, hit us. Please, Do I have some little foxes? Not so little foxes. But a little fox going back to school. Yes. Yes. I just was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, school. What happened? What happened? Yeah, they were already, some stores were already, putting up Halloween stuff. And I went, no, time out. Time out. No. It's July. I get the whole back to school thing, and I think it's so cruel when when stores put school stuff in the stores in summertime. I think it's so cruel because it's like, oh my gosh, those poor kids. That's the last thing they want to think about, you know? All your little hobbits are out of the house. Gotcha. Glad you finished your school years. You know, I'm one of those weirdos. I loved school. I absolutely loved school. I'm one of those people that could take courses. Well, I mean, I still kind of am. Not in the more traditional sense, but yeah, I love learning. So for me, I could take, school courses all my life and be completely content. I love learning. I love expanding my knowledge as much as I can, specifically in languages and history. I love that. And somewhat in science, I guess, because history and science kind of go hand in hand in some instances. So, it's always fun. I think it is, anyways. That's just my 2 cents for what it's worth, which is actually 2 cents, which may not even be a thing sometime very soon, which is crazy. Pennies. Learning and history, science and philosophy. Yep. Sable, time flies absolutely too fast. You like to learn things on your own and through some help, but being in a classroom isn't your way of helpful learning. 2 more years, your characters turn 30. Oh my goodness. You know, I had to laugh when someone told me years ago, they said, look at that. Now your characters are old enough to drink. And I went, excuse me, what? And I had to think about it and went, oh no. Will the devs program a midlife crisis into the game for our characters? I hope not. Oh, that was a good one. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that one. Because I have to send that over to the dev team because that was comedy gold. That really was. Character is still young, so she doesn't have to worry as of now. That's good. I am actually sending it to the dev team right now because that is absolutely hilarious. It was a good one. That was a good one. Yes, I'm going to post that in the Discord too. I'm going to post that in the Discord because that one was a good one. Let me find the Discord quick. I have like so many like tabs open right now. I have to always be prepared, you know? But yeah, I'm going to put that in screenshots. I'm going to put that in screenshots. I'm going to tag you in that one, okay, Sable? During the stream today. I'm going to tag in that one. Because that has to get seen by everyone. There we go. It's there now. It's there. There you go. It's there now. Love it. Love it. All right. All right. Is there any other shard we want to jump to as kind of our final shard of the day? Chesapeake. Heck yeah, we can go to Chesapeake. Let's go to Chesapeake. Chesapeake. Yeah, we had a great time on the Japanese stream the other day because I had mentioned that I thought the T-Rex was cute. And the Japanese players thought it was absolutely entertaining that I said that the T-Rex was cute. Yes, I am riding my Wars in the Stars looking character. They can be. See, Blue agrees. My Wars in the Stars character. Yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's cute. I don't know what you're talking about. I'd make friends with one. I would be that crazy person. I would be that absolute crazy person. Do 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 do. With the Raptors. Ooh. Well, now. I don't know if I'd go that far. They look like they just don't care, that they would just, they would eat you just for the sake of, Look at that. Did we pass it already? I'm not even paying it. No, we didn't. Okay. I'm like not even paying attention. I'm just running. It's okay. We're just going to run. That's good, right? Every time I log into Chessie now, I feel like I should change my name to something from the Wars and the Stars. Yeah, the Facebook is really nice too. Yeah, we love posting stuff there. Yeah, I imagine they're probably in phase 4 as well. Like I said, I think by this time, pretty much the bulk of the shards are usually in phase 4 about around this time. The dragoons are pretty scary. I don't know about that. I think any paragon here is scary. Especially when you're trying to open one of the chests. So fun. Woohoo! Yeah. It's bad enough that they spawn around you during phase 5 if you're, lucky enough to be there. Although maybe phase 5, maybe that phase 5 is luckier than the others. You know what I'm saying? That's a really nice mount. I said you like it because you picked it. It reminds me of something from the Wars in the Stars. Blue Raptor, yep. I said all I can think about is the Wars in the Stars. And I'm wearing a robe. So that makes it so much cooler. I just need to get me a saber and like engrave it with light. Just engrave its name as Light. Then I'd be set. Yep, the Wars in the Stars. That's what we're calling it. Although I got excited about a parody sequel of The Wars in the Stars that will be coming out in the next, I think, year or two. I got excited about that one. Yes, exactly, Sable. Exactly. I'm telling you. You have so much Wars in the Stars toys. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of a thing. Have I played? Of course. Oh, yes. Yes, the shadows on the trees. Yes, of course. I do regularly, actually. Regularly. I love to play. Ooh, I have not. Where can I watch that? Ooh, they got a tree with lanterns. How pretty. Oh, okay, on YouTube. Okay. I'll have to look for that. I will definitely have to look for that. Oh, okay. Very nice. Just because there's done up so nicely, too. I love this. Ooh. Is that ice cream? Strawberry, chocolate, butter pecan ice cream? What? Look at that. That is so cool. Mint chip, butter pecan, blueberry cheesecake. Ooh, now I'm hungry. Still there? Awesome. Hello, Patriarch. Welcome, welcome. Look at that. That is so nice. Very creative. Love it. Birthday cake ice cream. Oh, melted ice cream. Sprinkles, of course. Syrup topping. I love it. I love it. That is snazzy. I love how all of the houses are so unique. Oh. Oh, their reward hole is private. Oh, dear. Or maybe they're working on it. Oh. Go get ice cream for dessert? There you go. Oh, that's interesting. Like I said, maybe they're redoing theirs. Decoing the houses are always fun. It's one of my favorite like pastimes to do. When I'm just like, I don't want to run out. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to redecorate. Although now I have to like up my deco game after those Hokuto houses. Like seriously have to up my deco game. Goodness. Those were crazy. Those houses were gorgeous. Do. Whoa, there's a book there. Ooh, a clue book. Lots of houses. Do. There we go. Oh, pretty. Pretty. I love how they sparkle. Oh, there we go. There's one on an auction safe. 300 mil. If you're on Chesapeake, there's one for you. Right there. Bid on yours today. Duh. Yeah, I know how you feel, Blue. I know how you feel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most of my gold is going to help someone. I'm making a suit for them. So that always takes up so much gold. Like, if you don't already have the pieces, it can take up so much of your gold. Like, a good suit costs a lot. It's never cheap. And I wouldn't say that, my suits are like primo or anything, because I still am, I think I'm forever a student of like imbuing and reforging and everything. But I mean, even just to make something, even something just to make like a decent suit, it can get expensive. Especially if you're buying, already existing pieces to enhance them. Ugh. Yeah, hazard. Yes, absolutely. Even just a good suit can cost a pretty penny. I mean, I try and, source as much as I can on my own. But sometimes putting a suit together, sometimes it just doesn't work out perfectly, and you end up having to rebuy pieces. Yep. Kits, hammers, all that. Yeah. I had people try and teach me, and they were like, oh, I have a spreadsheet. And I went, what? I just was like, okay, you've lost me. A spreadsheet. No way. I can't. What? No. It's okay. So yeah, I try to do a decent suit. I specialize more in starter suits for people more than anything else. So, Violet, good suits are easier than ever to get now. With the TOT events, the good armor is available repeatedly for people to play to get versus having to buy them from others. No, that's true. There are pieces that I would highly recommend people get. See, my thing is I don't recommend people getting a primo suit if you're still working your skills, though. Yeah, the event drops. Like, really pay attention to the TOT event stuff because they have some really, really nice items. They really do. And if you're finishing up a suit or something like that, 100%. Like, especially if all it's going to cost you is a little time, you just put in some time and you can get that item basically for free. I mean, why wouldn't you? But I never ever really recommend someone getting super, built a super expensive suit if you're training your skills, because chances are it's going to get trashed. And I always tend to, especially if you're working majory or stuff like that, where casting on yourself is going to be something that's going to play a role, or if you are doing fencing or something. Like I said, I always say get yourself a really cheap starter suit. And most people nowadays, will just make you one. It's super easy. I mean, starter suits are easy to make. But for a primo suit, yeah, definitely the TOT items, those are great places to source some of your stuff. There are some items, I mean, if you look hard enough and you really, stay vigilant, you can find the pieces that you need for a suit and just reforge your stuff. So, but like I said, I am far from an expert on making the high end suits, because I never could get the hang of that. I can make a really good starter suit. I can make a decent suit. But for the really high, I have a friend that I go to every single time. I'm like, I need a suit made. And yeah, they're usually like, I got you. We'll make something that will last you for ever. So, and then sometimes if something better comes along, on the TOT events, then that's I'm going to swap this out because that's a lot better. But yeah, TOT events for sure. Definitely. And like I said, if it's not going to cost you more than just time, you don't have to drop the gold then. Just spend the time, put it in, and there you go. You guys are from unwilling combatants. I don't think so. You know how they say, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a runner, not a fighter. I will run. See, this is why I have fiber optic, a network and everything for me, so that I'm just like, that's true. No, I just run. Fight or flight? No, I'm flight all the way. The funny thing is when it comes to other players, I'm flight 100%. When it comes to the mobs and the bosses and all that stuff, no, 100% fight. I will fight till the end. But when it comes to players, I'm gone. Nope, that's it. Bye-bye. I don't know what the difference really is. I mean, the end result would be the same, but for some reason, It's just, nope, that's the way it's going for me. Someday I'll get the courage. Someday. Just not today or tomorrow. That'll be the day. I promise you, the day I decide to engage in actual PvP, I will 100% stream it, because that will be the day. That will 100% be the day. I think that will be absolutely entertaining. I really do. I think that'll be entertaining. Not because, I would, be fighting back really well or anything like that. It's just, nope. Well, she died again. That makes 1, 2, 3, carry the 4. Oh, but yes. I promise. If Fenneko ever decides to PvP, it will be streamed. Okay? Promise that. I promise you. So I wouldn't hold your breath for it, but I promise. Okay? All right. Sadly, I mean, it stinks, but we've come to the end of our fun day together. And it always makes me sad because I really enjoy just hanging out with you guys. I do. And we got to go to a bunch of shards today to kind of look around and see what's going on and just chat and have a nice, just have a nice chill Friday to start the weekend off right. And heck yeah. Thank you so much, Hazard. Thank you. So, yes, next week we are going to be streaming as we normally will be. However, on Tuesday, thank you so much. Cheers. You too. Except on Tuesday, there's going to be the Roadmap Roundtable. And again, that's going to be from 6:30 Eastern Time to 8:30 Eastern Time. So be sure to check your own time zone schedule for 6:30 Eastern Time. Now, there's going to be a giveaway. How do you enter? You join the Discord. That's how you do it. You join the Discord. And if you don't know what the Discord is, you can just type in the chat, !Discord, and there you go. You will get the Discord link, and you can just go in and just join. Be a part of an amazing, amazing community. We've got some wonderful moderators that love to keep things lively and fun, but also like to make sure everybody's playing it nice and safe. And then, we've got all of us, all of the dev team, all of us, we're all there. And my inbox is always open if you have any questions. But the Roadmap Roundtable is going to be your opportunity to ask all those questions to yourself. But again, more importantly, there's that raffle. And if you're curious on how to get in on the raffle, well, it's super easy. There is a channel, and I highly recommend that you have notifications on for, if nothing else, I don't know why you wouldn't have notifications on everywhere else, but if nothing else, you're going to want it on this channel, and it is the giveaways channel in the welcome section of the Discord. And that's where all the giveaways are posted. But you're going to want to be a part of the stream. So in order to be a part of that, you're going to want to be in the Discord because you're going to be able to hear us live. And don't worry. Like I said, if you cannot make it and you're like, man, I just can't get in the Discord. I can't do that at work. Don't worry. We are going to be streaming it via YouTube and Twitch so you can listen if you're at work and you don't have to worry. But like I said, if you are able, if you got Discord on your phone, at the very least, you can kind of sneak in a little, giveaways and enter that button. So please, by all means, sign up for the Discord. We'd love to have you. We really would. So that being said, streaming as usual next week with the addition of another with the Roadmap Roundtable. So I'm excited to see you all there for that. Now, that being said, sadly, we do have to end this. So we're going to end it on a happy note because It's so exciting. The Roadmap Roundtable. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Whew. Calm down. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Don't forget to hit that like button. Really helps us out in the algorithm. Check out UO.com and all of our social media outlets. Sign up for the newsletter to stay in the know about UO and so very much more. Discord, 100%. Discord. Join it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, Sable. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again next week.